arrived.
Hollywood Park Casino. I was here 6-7 years ago and it was so crummy that we were afraid to leave the car on a parking lot. Since then they built the hotel, and the whole area is clean, even the whole neighborhood. So we'll see. Three, yeah.
300.
So after 7 hours, leaving with a little loss, maybe $144 exactly. And that is okay. But the game was so slow, I couldn't do anything. So I'm okay. Visit to Hollywood Park was interesting because this place changed so much from a dump to a really nice, fancy. Ceilings are so high. There's so much light in the room. All kinds of games from 2, 5, 10, 20, different limit games like 15, 30, 20, 40. So many tables, so many people. Really interesting place. I'm at the Hollywood Park. I got a valet parking ticket for my RV, $20, valet parking. That's first. And I'm gonna play here for a few hours. They said I cannot be there after 5 in the morning. We'll see. Can we get the other deck to play a hand? No? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, good to know.
After all, he wasn't the asshole. He was right all along.
Oh.
I know, you didn't come here to make friends. I know what you're going to say.
What's there to think about? You should know those things before you come to poker room. Pot odds, what? Well, you play middle pair. What are you thinking about with middle pair?
Opening a comedy club. How hard is it?
Okay.
I didn't know what time it was before I came here. Do I belong here?
I don't know. You ask yourself or your therapist.
And you must have a good therapist.
No, I don't. I'm not from this city. I'm from foreign country, Las Vegas.
You live for a living then?
Not really, yeah, kind of. I live in RV and I travel from poker room to poker room, so you think about it. So game is falling apart, people are leaving.
1, 2, 3, 406. Thank you, sir.
There's still action, but it's slowing down. I was in for 200, cashed out for almost 500, and now I had to go to see what's with my vehicle. There was a couple interesting hands that I won and lost, but the most interesting is one that I actually folded, and I'm wondering, was that the proper play? I was in a small blind and there was a straddle, $10. I called as other 4 people. Under the gun, who straddled, makes it 60. 2 callers. One was actually all in for 60. 2 limpers fold, and it comes to me. I have a queen jack of spades. I look at the pot. There are 3 times 60, 180. 2 limpers, 10 each. That's 200, and my $10. That's 210, and I have to call another 50. Queen jack of spades, sure. So I call. There is now $260 in a pot. Flop comes. King jack 8. Only 1 spade. I expected more. I have jack middle pair. Backdoor flush maybe somehow. Runner. Possible straight. I small blind, I check. Under the gun, goes all in for 175. Everybody folds to me. So the pot was 260 and 175, that's 435. I had to call 175 into 435, which is like 3-1. I have middle pair, possible runner straight, runner flush. Maybe another jack comes on a river. So I fold. I don't think that 3-1, when I probably don't have right now the top pair, I don't think that that's the good odds. I needed that second spade on a flop. Well, one player was all in for 60 pre-flop, so we're gonna see the river card. Turn was deuce of clubs. River was 10. So I wouldn't have anything. All-in guy, he's for main pot, which is now 260. He shows King 3. He called $60 pre-flop with King 3. That's how they play. Well, basically he was all in and gambling. Kind of, you can understand him. Frustration of sitting there who knows how long. The guy who bet 175 goes like, I have 10. What? And he shows 8-10. Ace-10. I was this close to call that, and I don't know why I didn't. I still think that 3-1 was not enough. It's not even 3-1 because he bet 175. 3-1 would be like about 535, so that's 100 less. So he needed $100 more in a pot, or maybe his bet 120 I call easy. So I'm pretty sure, and I even don't care what he has, because I'm calling just on the odds. Was I right? I think I was, not just because I didn't make anything or because I would beat him, but I think that 435 and I have to call 175 is not good enough. If you're playing for fun once or twice, maybe, but if you're playing every day like I do, and this is my third session today, I played twice at Hustler, and this is my third midnight session, third shift. I think it was good for with two players. They're probable king with his strong batting. But 175, why would you go all in even? I mean, okay, it's 210, 260 in the pot, so 175, that's like 2/3 of the pot. That's good bet, all in. I folded. Well, there are a couple other hands more cheerful. I had pocket sixes, flop the 6. Flop was like 6, 7, 8. On a turn came 10, so now there's 4 cards straight. River paired the board 7. So I bet he called. I won that one. There are a couple other good pots that I got. One with pocket queens. Flop was ace, deuce, deuce. Turn is ace. River is 10. And the betting was interesting. I bet pre-flop 25. Actually, several callers. On a flop, I bet 40. The guy raised me another 40. I was pretty sure if he has ace, he wouldn't raise, so I called. Turn was another ace. He bets, I checked, he bet 75, I called. And the river, I bet 80 and he called. So I got a good pot there. I lost a couple similar pots, so altogether, my opinion on Hollywood Park. I was here about 7 years ago. This was like a dump, scary area. We even didn't want to park and leave the car. How scary it was. Shady characters walking the parking lot, and everything was dark and crummy. Right now they remodeled. It's nice, shiny. You can see all these lights in the back. Big parking structure, security and cameras everywhere. Inside, new, modern, high ceiling, bar with some loud music that doesn't flow to the poker room. A lot of tables. They have daily couple tournaments. They're not big, nothing special in tournaments, but they have monthly tournament with guaranteed 25,000. So poker room looks good. I don't think that I would play here, maybe if I live in the area, because from Gardena, where I stayed, it's only 4.5 miles. Standard games, like most of the casinos in LA, 100, 300, and that's a 3-5 game. So you're playing with 60 big blinds. You start the game with 60 big blinds. You're short stack immediately. That's what I don't understand. Why every casino designed those games? Well, they also have their next level, 300 to 1,000. It's also like 3-5 or 5-5. So for bigger stacks, and so that game you start with. If it's you buy for 1,000, that's decent. One of the favorite game for locals is 8-16 limit. Those are big pots. They play it like 2-4. Nobody's folding. Pots are huge. 8-16. Omaha. So decent poker room. Good action. Servers bringing food all the time. Everybody's eating all the time. Like right now, 3 in the morning, everybody's eating hamburgers and some Chinese rice stuff. All right, it's 4 o'clock. I had to find where to park and spend the night, next few hours. After that, I can go back to Hustler or maybe visit some other LA casinos. See you at the Felt.